What's up YouTube? What's up YouTube? Hoe gaat het YouTube? Even helemaal compleet onaangekondigd. Ik heb geen idee of er mensen überhaupt gaan kijken. Kleine livestream. Even snel checken of mijn audio het goed doet. Even kijken, want ik zit. Oké, audio doet het. We gaan wel zien of de mensen gaan kijken. Ik heb geen idee. Misschien dat er niemand mee kijkt. Misschien dat we straks ineens heel veel kijkers hebben. We gaan gewoon een beetje live. We gaan gewoon een beetje lekker niks doen. En ik denk dat ik alleen blijf vanavond. Misschien dat ik straks nog nodig wat mensen uit. Maar dat gaan we wel zien. En zo niet, dan niet. En komt net een appje binnen. Moet even iemand een berichtje sturen dat ik live ben. Was ik even vergeten. En ja, we gaan het zien. Ik ga gewoon even live. Hey Gina, tof dat je meekijkt. Alles goed vanavond? Jij moet zeker morgen ook op tijd eruit. Ik moet om 10:00 beginnen. Jij waarschijnlijk wel ietsje vroeger. We beginnen gewoon even rustig aan vanavond. What up, Craig? How you doing, buddy? Craig, you doing anything? If you're up for this shit, holler at me. Send me a message. Drop you the link. Could be fun. I'm okay with that. That sounds nice, actually. Just let me know. We beginnen gewoon even simpel. Of simpel, het is niet heel simpel. We beginnen even met een pils. West Coast Pilsner. Een collaboration tussen North Brewing en Cloudwater uit Groot-Brittannië. De hops zijn Idaho 7 en Simcoe. Nou, daar creëer je echt wel... Gina zegt nog even een filmpje uitkijken naar gauw op bed. Yeah, sure, just finishing up dinner. Send je de link, dude. We gaan waarschijnlijk... we gaan dus sowieso... gaan we straks over naar het Engels. Weten jullie dat vast? Ik stuur even een link naar iemand. En dan komt het helemaal goed. Nee, maar goed, Gina. Ja, ik moet morgen om 10:00 beginnen. Dus ik heb iets meer geluk wat dat betreft. Wat ben je aan het kijken als ik vragen mag? Welke film? Filmpje, zoals je zei. Craig, if you're still watching, mate, there's your message. Feel free to chime in. Yeah. BierTV, kijk mee. Hi BierTV. Goedenavond. Nee, wat ik zei. We hebben We hebben even een pils. We hebben een pils, West Coast Pils van North Brewing Company. Dit heb ik gekregen van Dam Anglais. Dit heb ik gekregen van Jari. Jari heeft een tijdje geleden aardige bieren opgestuurd. En dit is er één van. En ik had zoiets van Enola Holmes. Deel 1 of deel 2, Gina? Ik vond deel 1 oké. Een beetje on the money, een beetje on the nose. Soms on the money, on the nose. Met sommige van de boodschappen. Maar wel echt een leuke film. En ik deel 2 wil ik binnenkort ook kijken. Gekregen van Jari, zoals ik zei. Had een flinke biermail gestuurd. En met hem over gehad van... Hey, is het oké als ik over dingen live doe eventueel? Deel 2 kijk ze dus, zie ik. Of ik over dingen live doe. En dan gaan we daar... Hey Jari! Tof dat je kijkt, jongen. Ik heb je net een berichtje gestuurd. Waarschijnlijk zie je hem net langskomen. Maar je hebt je nog niet gezien. Dus je hebt gewoon gezien dat ik live ging. There you go. Check it. Check it, dude. Check it. Ta-ta. There we go. Pils is altijd goed. Wow. Ik schenk hem veel te agressief in. Die kunnen we even laten chillen. Wat ik nu al zie is in ieder geval echt clear beer. Ontzettend pils in de look. West Coast Pils. North Brewing Cloudwater. Cloudwater heeft een beetje een imagootje gekregen in Groot-Brittannië. Ik weet dat er nog heel veel fans zijn. Maar wel een beetje een imagootje gekregen. Omdat ze heel erg bezig waren met hun bieren in de supermarkt te gooien. En dat soort dingen. En dan denk ik, ja. Oké, dat snap ik. Daar is niet iedereen even happy over. Niet iedereen even happy de peppy. Maar het is wat het is, denk ik dan altijd maar. We gaan even een fotootje maken voor The Gram. Dan kan ik ook even in een story dat ik online ben. En voor degenen die aan het kijken zijn, wat zijn jullie eventueel aan het drinken? Hello, even greater Thomas. The even greater Thomas window beer reviews. Once actually did a great review thingy live stream interview thingy, what are we going to call it, Thomas? Thomas and Thomas, he invited me over to his channel for a little live hangout. We did a little interview. He asked some awesome questions, and I thought that was really freaking fun. Maybe I'll drop a link to that again soon. I like that one. Dat was good. Nou, eens even kijken wat dit doet in de neus. Jari, bedankt voor het opsturen, jongen. Dit ruikt niet als een pils. Dit ruikt als een India Pale Lager. Wat je kan zeggen als pils. Maar bij pils, lager is natuurlijk voor alles wat ondergistend is. En pils is een ondergistend bier. Dus valt onder de categorie lager. Dit trekt voor mij nu veel meer naar India Pale Lager. Dan dat het doet richting echt een pilsner. Wat op zich helemaal niet verkeerd hoeft te zijn, hoor. Inderdaad, erg hoppy. Je krijgt dat Simcoe, Weedy Danky thing. Je krijgt een beetje... je krijgt veel citrus. Krijg straks ook mijn bed in. Keek zo net een Volvo 240. Oef. Ten eerste, dat bier klinkt heel goed. Arpus ben ik sowieso wel fan van. En die Volvo klinkt ook heel goed. Die Volvo klinkt echt super, super goed. We gaan even snel naar het bier, hoor. Wat ik als pilsner eruit haal, is dat biscuity, dat crisp clean pilsner malt base. Echt dat droge biscuitachtige idee. Crackers, zeg maar. Dat soort van echt lichtgranige. Ik krijg veel citrus, krijg veel citroen, krijg wat grassig, krijg licht bloemig. Meer, wat ik al zei, meer richting IPL dan echt lager. Of pilsner bedoel ik. Bij pilsner denk ik toch wel iets anders. Maar goed, dat is ook de interpretatie van. Hè. Het is een beetje spelen met de stijl. Ja, licht grassig. Bloemig, citrus. En dan dat Simcoe geeft hem een licht weedy danky dingetje. Fruitig. Dat is gewoon lekker. Laten we even een slok nemen. Jari, proost kill. Cheers. I like this. Crisp, clean, fruitig. Fruitig met een klein beetje richting, een beetje dat soort van licht in het ananas. Licht in dat ananas dingetje. Maar voornamelijk heel veel citrus. Heel veel citrus. Denk dus inderdaad aan... je denkt aan je citroen-limoen ding. Denk een beetje grapefruit. Denk een beetje aan je mandarijn. Dus dat gewoon echt heel citrus forward. En in dat opzicht gewoon echt een crisp clean drinking beer. Mooi bittertje. Moutig. Het ding met lagers, pilsners is... ze zullen natuurlijk nooit ontzettend super complex zijn... met een groot verscheidenheid aan smaak. Biertevee, het alcoholpercentage is eigenlijk gewoon precies 5%. Eigenlijk gewoon. Is gewoon precies 5% wat je kan verwachten van een lager. Een pils. Vaak wel rond tussen de 4,5 en 5 met wat uitschieters misschien. Maar denk aan je generic pils, 5%. Daar zit hij op. Dit is absolutely fucking crushable. Dit is echt gewoon... Ik vind dit leuk. Ik vind dit lekker. Dit zijn leuke bieren. Absoluut een beetje meer smaakvol, impactvol dan je gemiddelde pilsner zal zijn. Door natuurlijk het feit dat je praat over West Coast. Over het feit dat je praat over Idaho 7, Simcoe. Je praat over veel andere soorten hoppen die regelmatig gebruikt worden in pilsners. Waardoor je sneller zal denken aan dingen als Saaz. Je zal denken aan bijvoorbeeld zoiets als Hallertau. Dat soort dingen. Dit is natuurlijk wat dat op zich veel explosiever qua het hopverhaal. Maar dat daar verder gelaten is het gewoon een hartstikke mooie lager. wat ik al zei, ik denk dat ik hem eerder zou plaatsen in een IPL, een Pale Lager, dan als echt een pils. Maar I like it. It's good. It's fun. It's nice. Even snel door de comments heen. Thijs, ja, ik heb het gehoord, jongen. Echt kloten voor je dat je weer een herexamen moet doen. Dat is balen. Hopelijk volgende keer beter. Jari zegt straks de heavy hitter van Lurvik eens openmaken. Help me even, wat voor bier is dat ook alweer? Ik gok iets in een barley wine of een stout. Met de naam als heavy hitter. Beardy Beer Reviews. How you doing, Brett? Saying, evening, the sexy rock and roll Jesus. That would be freaking me, baby. Yeah, baby. It is North Brewing. It is North Brewing and Cloudwater's West Coast Pils. This is a fun little beer. This is a fun little beer to have after roast chicken dinner with some roast potatoes and a quick salad. I am liking this. I gotta quickly respond to a text. Sorry guys, hier moet ik echt even op antwoorden. Sorry jongens, dat moet even snel. How did you get that magical British ale? Actually, somebody gave it to me, mate. I got a beer mail from Yardi not that long ago. Well, actually, it was 4 weeks ago, I suppose. With like 24 beers, including a few wonderful lagers. Like this one, really freaking liking it. So this is good shit. This is the good kush. I'm okay with this. I think there's a lot of breweries out there who are really messing around with lagers and not always hitting the mark exactly. Like I had a few lagers not that long ago that had like this big yeast deposit in the bottom. Like, what the hell do you think you're doing when you're making a lager with a big yeast deposit in the bottom? But this is the good stuff. This is the good stuff. They know what they're doing. Ik ga waarschijnlijk heel veel tussen Engels heen en weer op het moment, want ik heb kijkers over de hele wereld. En in de tussentijd ook nog even snel een Instagram dingetje doen. Even plaatsen dat ik live ben. Jongens, het leven van een internetheld, toch? Sorry, ik ben geen internetheld. Het was een flauwe grap. I'm no internet hero. Nee, maar je moet af en toe ook even dingen een beetje promoten, hè? Toch? Zeggen ze. Intussen nog steeds even voor iedereen die aan het kijken is, laat even weten in de comments. Wat ben je aan het drinken? Het is zondagavond. Heb je nog even iets lekkers in je glas gedaan? Of ja, misschien dat je zegt, ik moet morgen heel erg vroeg werken. Ik hou het even simpel en licht. Maar laat even weten wat je aan het doen bent. En ik hoor het altijd graag. Dat weten jullie. En het staat in de stories. Schutterspils voor Thijs. Cheers, gast. En even kijken dat hij goed geplaatst is, want dat duurt soms wel even. We gaan even naar een paar comments. Snel tussendoor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies. Ja, dat was lame. Dat was een story die ik net geplaatst heb. Check Instagram en mijn stories voor een hele leuke foute remix dingetje. Even kijken hoor. We gaan even naar de comments. How did you get it? I don't explain that. Ik ben op Mark eindelijk een laptop wel gekregen van mijn pa. Die hebben een nieuw appartement gekocht. Wel dus nog op het account van mijn pa. Dan moet je even uitloggen inloggen. Maar dat komt allemaal goed. Jari zegt dat het een New England Triple IPA van 10. Holy shit, dude. Ja, daar doe je het ook al mee voor één hele avond. Goedenavond, ik zit in mijn alcoholloze maand voordat de adventkalenders weer aankomen. Prima alternatief is naar mensen kijken die wel bier drinken. Ik snap je heel goed. Good vibes van Thijs. I have 4 mystery beers from Harry and Jamie. Pray for me. All my prayers are with you, buddy. You can do this. You got this. You got this, bitch. BierTV zegt nog, Robin, je kan natuurlijk ook gewoon uitspuwen zoals bij wijn. Dat kan. Maar dat vinden we zonde bij bier. BierTV, ben er vandoor tot de volgende keer, zegt hij. Groetjes, fijne avond, kerel. Ik zeg kerel, ik heb eigenlijk geen idee. Fijne avond, persoon. Internetheld, zegt Sjoerd. Is dat een held op sokken? Ik ben sowieso een held op sokken, dat is bekend, toch? Ik zit te twijfelen tussen 2 adventkalenders. Beer in a box of moersleutel. Ik zou zeggen... Both. Both is good. Als je wel op de achtergrond hoort trouwens, de wasdroger staat aan. Dirk-Jan 050 zegt, goede kant van het spoor. Brutalistic in mijn glas. De goede kant van het spoor maakt leuke dingen. Leuke brouwerij. Dus proost. En Mark die zegt nog even, ik zit in een nieuwe chapter van Jopen. Ik heb die chapters gaan allemaal heel erg langs mij heen, moet ik heel eerlijk zeggen. Dat is wel een dingetje. Dat iedereen het even weet. Ik ga straks de stream helemaal in het Engels doen. Want er komt straks Craig komt er straks bij. Die gaan, dus we gaan helemaal over in het Engels. Even kijken hoor. Robin krijgt beide boxen. Krijgt, als in gewoon krijgen. Dat is altijd gaaf. Thijs, even goed opletten. Hè? Het is Mark op het account van Co van Zeeland. Dus dat is Mark zelf. Steven drinkt Cask 888 van Rijkshotel en de Barrel Baron. Dat klinkt allemaal ook heel goed. Hey, 150, 160 euro. Ja, dan moet je keuzes maken. Kijk, je weet dat als je hem van Moersleutel doet, dat je over het algemeen veel Moersleutelbieren gaat krijgen natuurlijk. En ook wat gasbiers. En daar is niks mis mee. Maar als je hem gevarieerder wil doen, dan ga je voor die van Beer in the Box. Beide zullen ongetwijfeld gewoon van hoge kwaliteit zijn. Dus het is net wat je zelf graag wilt. Ja, die had gisteren deze Daimonia. Ja, die was goed. Die heb ik van jou gekregen. En ongetwijfeld ga jij van die andere 2 ook erg wel genieten. Ik vond de Barrel Blend in ieder geval echt heel erg goed. En Shorty trekt een blik Mosaic Mace van de streek. Mosaic Mace. Ja, zeg maar zo even heel weinig. Bedoel je Mosaic Haze of is het echt Mosaic Maze? Ik geloof beide. Meteen. Ik ga vast even mijn koptelefoon er dingen bij pakken. Want het ziet er nou uit dat ik zo meteen om rare audio dingetjes te voorkomen. Want dat krijg je nog wel eens met dat soort dingen. Dan hebben we straks iemand erbij. Even kijken hoor. Zo. Nee, ik ga het vanavond ook niet te gek maken hoor, qua bieren. Ik hou het op wat. Ja, of ik ga hierna nog 1 flink bier erbij pakken. Of misschien nog 2 lichtere bieren. Want zoals ik al zei, morgen moet ik om 10 uur werken. Dus het moet wel leuk blijven. Mijn voorkeur gaat ook naar Beer in the Box. Hoe gaat je decembermaand eruit zien qua reviews? Ik heb echt nog even geen idee. November en decembermaand is voor mij op het werk ontzettend druk. Dus dat is wel een dingetje. Ik heb gelukkig genoeg reviews in het verre staan dat ik die maanden wel doorkom. Qua backlog. En ik heb echt nog wel tijd om wat te reviewen. Maar ik denk niet dat ik echt een soort van december special of zo ga doen. Ik denk niet dat dat gaat worden voor mij. Mees. Op de bodem staat nog Amazing 15,9 afgevuld. Oké, toch Mees. Oké. Nee, ik denk niet dat ik echt iets qua specials ga doen. Het lijkt me leuk als ik tijd vind en ik kan een zondag vinden en ik kan een paar leuke kerstgerelateerde bieren vinden. Dan ga ik nog wel iets doen wat ik in de voorgaande jaren vaker gedaan heb. Afgelopen jaar volgens mij niet, ook door drukte van het werk. Maar dat ik in een week voor kerst deed ik dan wat kerstgerelateerde bieren. Dat lijkt me op zich wel heel leuk om weer te doen. Maar ik denk niet dat ik dat dit jaar echt aan toe ga komen. Dus dan moeten we even afwachten. En voor de rest, we gaan het zien. En wat betreft kerst zelf, we gaan het merken. Ik weet nog niet waar ik ben, ik weet nog niet hoe en wat. Voor als je ik werk zoals jullie weten, ik werk in een slijterij. Ik werk in een winkel dus. En normaal gesproken zijn we altijd op zondag en maandag dicht. En laat toevallig kerst dit jaar op zondag en maandag vallen. Dus ik heb geen extra vrij of iets dergelijks. En dat is best wel baal. Dus nee, ja, goed. Ik heb geen echt speciale plannen op het moment nog qua kerst. Ik ga nog merken wat er gaat gebeuren. Mark die zegt nog, zag dat je wel een adventkalender binnen had gekregen. En ook niet die van... adventkalender inderdaad. Craft Only. Craftonly.nl als mensen nog een leuke adventkalender zoeken. Met Duitse, Belgische en Nederlandse brouwerijen. Guys. Ik zeg nog dit even heel snel. Just be right with you, Craig. Craftonly.nl. Go check it out. Leuke adventkalender. En dat kan natuurlijk. En de Barrel Age Box van 11 komt nog. Maar die komt begin... even kijken hoor. 1 december als het goed is. And this is the point when the entire live stream has to go to English. How you doing, buddy?
Good avond. How are you?
Goedenavond. I'm pretty good, mate. Yeah, you did pretty well, actually.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm just doing a little live stream. Not sure for how long. I do have work in the morning, so I'm not going to go on for until like midnight.
I've got the school run and shit, so.
Oh yeah, you got that. Of course, you got that going. How is the little one anyway?
It's okay. Yeah.
She's
classic beer. Yeah, she's
there
all
you go. That's all right, mate. That is actually. Wait, can I just put you in?
If you want.
I'm just going to put you in solo for a second. Zinnibier.
Yeah. So Brasserie de la Seine. I had this quite a lot when I was in Brussels in August.
I think it was, yeah.
Pretty good. One of their core range sort of things.
They make some great stuff. I think they're very underrated. They are one of those classic breweries in Belgium that actually, I don't know, like the only thing I can say is they do the classic stuff. They do a few slightly thinking out of the box things.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just these beers are great with food because when there was a place, I can't remember what it was called, and I had a lot of these things of like this. Just it was still quite warm, of course. So it's like just hit the spot. It's just like you could drink loads of it.
If I remember correctly, Zinnibier is like a Belgian blonde, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, yeah. So, Belgian pale. Okay, whatever. Same. Yeah, whatever. But yeah.
Give me a second. Yeah, you dropped off there for a moment. That was my audio being a bitch. What were you saying?
It's a Belgian pale. So.
Yeah. I like the look of that.
Good. Cheers.
Cheers, mate. I'm just... sometimes my headphones... Can you say something?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I think it's right. It should be fine right now. Sometimes my headphones are a bit wonky. But yeah, it should be good. Yadi should know about this because Yadi is actually from Belgium. And he's the one that sent me this. This is what I'm having right now.
Yeah, I saw that. Is it West Coast type thing? I was trying to work out what you're saying.
Yeah, it's that West Coast Pils.
Right. Yeah.
I quite like it, actually. I mean, I know a lot of people have issues with Cloudwater in the UK right now.
I've eased off a little bit, to be honest.
They still make decent brews.
I've eased off a little bit. I've kind of... Yeah, I'm starting to drink their beers again now. I had a few issues for about 2 years, but yeah. They seem to have quietened down a bit and got back on with making good beer again. And because they did have a dip, I thought.
They did. They really did.
But yeah.
So yeah. Anything else planned for this evening in terms of beers?
Not really. I wasn't expecting to have a beer. I was contemplating a live stream earlier, and I was like, sometimes I can't be bothered to host, if you know what I mean. So it's like,
I know what you mean.
Well, do you know what I mean? That gets a bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't have to worry. Just go on, just, you know.
Exactly, and I have the same thing. So this was just like a spur of the moment thing. I was playing with the idea for like the entire evening, even late afternoon, and basically at some point around 8:30, decided, like fuck it, I'll just fucking go for it and do this. I just go live and just have some fun. And like I said, I'm not planning on doing this for hours and hours.
Neither am I. So
No, so if we just do this for a little bit, have a chat, have a bit of beer, and then just fuck off.
okay.
Right, that's always a good thing.
Bye.
So, what's the situation in the on the Great British Isle right now?
We had a hell of a lot of rain today. A hell of a lot of rain.
Yeah.
Well, locally, but most of the day we had a lull around lunchtime. Then this afternoon it really did get heavy. So, but yeah, lots of rain the last quite a few days actually.
It's been a bit weird here the last couple of days, but like little showers, not showers even, drizzling, little drizzles. Lots of dark skies, but overall it's okay. I think you guys probably got like the worst of it. But yeah, no, it's been okay here in terms of weather. But it has the vibe right now that in like a week or two it could really start to freeze and get really really cold. You know what I mean? That's the sort of vibe for me. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, there's a chance. Let me get the old photograph for the Untaptage.
Yeah, do it, mate.
I was going to review it. I thought, what's something I could just go and get again? I was like, that'll do.
Is that widely available for you in the UK?
I'd say widely, but it's certainly there's a couple of sites you can get this.
That's good. That's good.
It's quite fairly cheap as well. It's like £2.30 or something, which I thought was pretty good.
Yeah, I think if I take like when you buy them over here, it will be something around like probably €2.50, €3, give or take. I have no idea, something along that line.
Yeah,
and I always forget classic styles like that for some reason. I've said this a while ago for the channel. I don't know how you feel about that when it comes to reviewing. I tend to really focus on lately on like lately it's been what I've been getting from viewers and a few breweries and stuff like that, really working my way through that. But when I buy things, I've been really sort of staying away from big IPAs and double IPAs and things like that. They're really just getting boring for me.
Yeah, I mean,
and I like
beers like this, like classic core range stuff. They've got a lot of kind of longevity when it comes to reviewing. It could be on there a few years and people will still watch it because it's still available. Whereas a lot of these kind of crazy, interesting stuff that come out, but then one and done, and it's like
exactly.
It's just a dead review after a few months,
Yeah, well, it gets you like big views in the beginning, and then it sort of dies off. But it's also in my own personal interest. I suddenly realised I am forgetting the classics. Like, what's wrong with a good Belgian triple? And I mean the good ones, like not the generic ones.
I've got quite a few Belgian beers. I start to stock every time I make an order. I always put 2 or 3 Belgian beers in, and you could just leave them for quite a while. And so yeah.
Like if you've got like a triple laying around, it doesn't matter if it hits 6 or 9 months in age. You're like, you're going to be fine.
Yeah. Now I've got a couple of the Chimets that I've not had before. Is it the 150? I've got the Dory Gold.
Right. Yeah.
Which I haven't had before. So there's a couple of things like that. It's like,
that's the good stuff.
That. Yeah, and then like the Chouffe. I've got the Chouffe Blonde there. Is it the 40th anniversary?
You got like a lot of people mix that one up because they got like the standard Zwaar Blond.
Yeah.
Which is 8.5% ABV and it has a 40 on it. But they also brewed a specific anniversary beer, which was a normal blonde coming in, and I believe it was 5.6% ABV.
Yeah, that's the one I got, the limited one.
But a lot of people got confused, and they thought.
I'm gonna do a side by side though, just because I can go and get the normal one in like Asda. up the road. So like
That's
£2 a
nothing.
bottle. So
I mean, it's nothing spectacular or groundbreaking, but when I'm out drinking with friends and we're out sitting on a terrace, like a pub's terrace or whatever, it's outside, and it's like a nice 25 degrees, something like a Chouf or a Duvel, will always do me nicely. It's like it's still a nice beer to drink. Yeah, I know. Whenever we say Duvel, we
I'm not
think of something
don't matter,
specific.
don't matter. Yeah,
It just we don't we're not getting into that right now. But anyway,
no, it still made me chuckle. But yeah,
I know I can't help it. Every time I think about it, every time I see a Duvel, that's the first thing I think about, and I'm like, shit, it has ruined me forever.
yeah, you're done.
You're done. You're fucking over. But anyway, those are still good beers to drink, and there's nothing wrong with it. Sure, they're like big commercial macro, but I mean, are we kind of this is like a fun little topic? Are we kind of a little poo pooing on the macro beers that are actually more better, well crafted, more quality to them than some of the craft beer and independent brewed stuff?
Um, I just think people, because they're associated, they just turn the nose up at it.
Yeah.
Oh, like Leffe and all that, and it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, some of the other Leffes you don't get regular. It's like, there's lots I've never not tried, like the Royale, and I might have tried it, but like proper drunk, like 15 years ago, whatever, 20 years ago, but I've not had it since. So I've not had it before. But I'd like to try some of them.
Yeah, same. I mean, you never know what you're going to find, right?
Yeah, just give them a go. They're a decent price, of course. So
Same thing goes for like some of those classic German fest beers and things like that.
yeah, I mean,
Which
I've
is,
been going through them this a bit this year and a couple of years ago.
oh,
Very good, very good. But there's so
it's
many.
still
There's so
it's
many. I
still
haven't
weird.
just loads.
Yeah, it's still weird to me that when I look around, other countries around me seem to be getting the German fest beers more easily than I can. And I've said this before. If I throw hard enough, if I throw a stone hard enough, it'll land in Germany, right? It's a bit of an exaggeration, but it's like a
I
15
know.
minute.
Yeah,
And I can't go into a supermarket here and I work in a liquor store. I can't go into a liquor store and get classic German craft beers right around me,
yeah, yeah.
like the fest beers. And that's just freaking weird.
You live near, is it Groningen? I can't pronounce
Groningen,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
Groningen.
that
Yeah.
that one, yeah. Up in northeast part.
There's an airfield like 25 minutes away from me. If you ever want to go here by plane, I could actually literally pick you up.
Huh. I don't know.
It's probably
Does it fly to anywhere though, or is
yeah.
it like
I once
from?
I once I once took a plane from there to Scotland to Aberdeen.
All right, I won't be going to Aberdeen, but
No, but what I'm saying is that I can.
just saying.
Fuck. Have you? I'm just reading this. What Severio's saying. Hi, Severio. By the way, cheers, mate. Have you
Good day, mate.
ever heard of aged lard? Never heard of aged lard.
Can't say I have.
No.
I mean, I used to work. I used to make like see lard. I used to melt it in a pan when I was younger, and used to put loads of like birdseed in it, and then I put it into like a empty like yogurt pots, and I used to pour it into that, and then let it set. Put it in the fridge when it's cooled down, and then put it outside for the birds and stuff. They used to come in.
The lard was fantastic for them for winter food.
Yeah, it's high like calories and shit. So
You can actually buy that stuff ready made here in the Netherlands as well. I suppose you can as well.
yeah, I used to make my own. I used to
Yeah, but
smells.
I know exactly what you mean. But it's fucking weird that shit like that. I know lard for shit, and of course for like baking good and everything. But
Yeah, I don't get it.
me neither. But if it gets like funky and fatty and creamy, if that's what my head is telling me, and you think like good toasted bread with like a funky, creamy spread on it with an oud bruin. I can
So,
see that.
yeah, I could imagine it. Yeah. Huh. Don't know. There was a conversation. I can't remember if it was on my stream or someone else's stream. People were making like toast butter. Someone was mentioning it. It might have been last night or a couple of nights ago, where you put your toast in a toaster and then you scrape off the kind of
The
brown.
bird bit. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then you put it in a toaster again, and then they keep doing that, and then mix it with butter,
Yeah, I
and then
saw that.
and then put some more toast in, and then put the kind of like toasted butter on top of the toast. It's like what? I don't know. I don't get it, but
I saw that, and at first I was like, "That's bullshit," and then
I think it's
I
a
started
thing. I think
thinking about it, and the sort of burnt bitterness.
I don't know. It's weird.
But start thinking about flavor combinations, right? If the good stouts that we like, they're creamy. They've got like this sort of burnt bitterness to it from the roasted malts, and then you get like the normal toasted notes from like toasted bread, the breadiness, the maltiness. Flavor wise, the combination works, but just the idea of putting burnt toast scraps,
Yeah, I just don't.
it,
I've got to give it a go just to see what it's all about.
you only
It's
know
just
if it's really good if you tried it, right?
exactly that. That's it, isn't it? So, but yeah,
Mm.
quite fun.
So what's your week going to look like?
This weekend,
No, this the week. What's the week going to look like?
um, probably pretty shit to be honest.
Okay, there you
No,
go.
that's legit. That's true as well. It's looking not
I'll
good.
believe you.
I'll elaborate later, but yeah,
That's okay.
uh, yeah. Day by day at the moment, mate.
I get that. Man. Cheers. I get that. I'm starting a 14-day shift at work tomorrow.
Oof. Okay.
Like non-stop. We got some things going on, like a little wine tasting thing, and we're doing some uh, construction is a big word, but we're doing remodeling at the shop outside
Restructuring or as
restructuring, but yeah, outside in like the warehouse and everything. So we're
oh
taking
right.
on doing some. We're all pulling in some extra hours. But yeah, that means that starting tomorrow, I've got like 14 days coming up, which is why I really did like a backlog of reviews in the last 2 weeks to make sure I've got stuff, ready to go out. But yeah,
I
fucking
used
hectic.
I used to do that. I used to do that.
Backlog.
I used to have like 30 odd video backlogs and stuff. And then when I didn't want to be here, I could just post one a day. And then by the time the next weekend comes, I used to like do another 6, 7. I can't. I don't do that anymore. Really, I should do, but
It's a genius move.
uh,
But I don't know about you, but right now I have reviews in the backlog that I haven't posted from over a year ago because I kept thinking, oh, I should actually upload this one. Oh, I
yeah,
want to upload this one now, and yeah, I'll do that one later. It's fine. It can wait a little bit longer, and I'll do. Oh
yeah.
god.
I've got one. I've got one. I've got one review I done a couple of weeks ago, but it's kind of a rare Christmas beer from about 6 years ago. So I'm going to post that nearer the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a cloud water beer as well.
I'm
At
gonna warn
Christmas.
you, by the way. I'm gonna warn
Yeah,
you.
I did see. Don't worry.
Things are gonna get weird now.
That's all right. I'll just shut up and listen. It's okay.
internet, YouTube viewers beware. Shit's about to get fucking weird.
I'll
Because
shut up. And,
I was gonna ask you, what should I drink? Should I go for something light, or should I take like a big stout or something barrel aged? And I should probably ask you before Paul gets in, because you will be sensible. He's gonna win me over to the dark
but
side.
if you're what time you got to get to bed, basically? Or what
Yes.
time you got to get up in the morning? That's what. And then after that, you can make your own mind up. So.
Look, basically, I have to be at work at 10. I can set my
Ah,
alarm at 8, but I know myself. I'll probably wake up at like 5:30. I always do.
you're not too bad then.
No,
Not
I'll be
too.
fine, mate. I'll be fine.
It's not silly early o'clock in the morning, is it?
Where I come from, we call that fuck o'clock in the morning.
Right, okay. So what are you going
So
for then? You already got the beer there, so I don't know what you asked me for.
Well, I was thinking about this one, so I put it out just in case. It's a Pedro Ximénez barrel-aged barley wine coming in at 10.5%.
There you go.
But I also kind of feel like something just crushable, nothing too weird. So I'll just figure it out in a few.
If you're actually thirsty, and then that's probably not a good idea, if you know what I mean. Because you're going to drink it too quick and then you get hammered, so it's like that.
Speaking of hammered, here's the expert on. How you doing,
Hello,
buddy?
hello. How you doing?
Sessionable beers. How you doing?
Yeah, of course.
I'm assuming that for Paul, it's probably somewhere late afternoon.
It is 3:30.
Yeah, this means you probably finished like what 3 or 4 BCBSs by now.
No, I've been really good, but I got 8 beers here to drink tonight, so they'll be done. And most of them are, high ABV stuff. We slept in a little late. Battle shots went really well. I lost, but that's okay. I'll explain that in a second. And we
I don't know what that is though. So
yeah, I figured out. I finished 2 bottles of wine, 1 bottle of whiskey, and 3 beers last night. So between that,
just out of curiosity, the bottle of whiskey, was that an unopened bottle, or are we talking like the dregs of a bottle? Just like the whole fucking bottle.
Yeah,
the 2 of you did, or you did.
Yeah. Well, I drank most of it, but yeah. But she was hurting a little bit today, so we didn't get out of bed till later. So it was good times. But we did some stuff around the house. I cracked open a beer. I did 1 beer review, so I got a bunch of new vinyls in. So I definitely want to spin those and do these beer reviews. I found a new brewing company local in the area, so went over there yesterday and I bought a bunch of beers from them. Also, I went over to her dad's winery and did a tour with him. And basically what I'm going to do right now is he wants me to use his facility to brew mead and cider, and he's going to sell them. And then I'm going to get profits off that.
Cool.
That's fucking awesome.
So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to go bring the raw ingredients over to him. I'm going to brew for him, and then he's going to distribute. So that kind of works out pretty well.
That's cool. I saw your Facebook post the other day. Like is that a tasting thing or something with the films?
Yeah. The thing on Facebook, I want to do. We're trying to bring more people into the winery, and he's got a nice big upstairs to it too. So I want to see about doing like a horror movie festival. So we're like, every once a month, big screening with a big projector, do 2 horror movies with sampling of wine and popcorn, kind of like that kind of thing.
Wine and horror. It just like that would work.
I've had horror wine, so I'll get that.
The whining. Yeah. So.
Oh god, the whining. That's a good one. I like that. Guys, we have been 2 minutes in. We have been 2 minutes in with Paul, and things just already not escalated, but just went like poof, 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 everywhere. I love this. This guy is fucking amazing.
Yeah. So we did battle shots. I don't know. Have you played Battleships?
Yeah.
Battleship? Okay, so basically what happens if I hit one of their ships, I got to take a shot. But if I sink theirs, they have to take a shot. Yeah. And we did that last night. And it kind of, I was doing light pours on her end too. But it kind of equivocates. If you do full shots, it's like 22 shots by the end of the game. So it was pretty fun.
I'll be dead.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was good. It was good times. And then what was left after the bottle, I just drank the rest of that.
That is fucking amazing. I swear to God, I still need to come over to Paul's place and if I come over to Paul's place, I think I'm going to be a whole new man. Like the experiences I will do, like hunting and axe throwing.
Axe throwing and hunting and smoking meats and brewing beers and having a good time and lots of things. Good times.
That sounds good, man. Severio saying go to a Rodenbach Grand Cru or something in that line, which is sessionable but complex at the same time. That's actually a good one. We were discussing what I should drink, and I'm like, do I get something light and just drinkable?
I knew that.
See this. I already had a BCBS earlier today. Okay, that was my cooking beer. That was what I drank when I was making.
Oh, that's your starter. That was a good starter. So what's
you got this year's one already? Did you?
No, 2020.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
No, it was 2020. 2022 is not released yet. I mean, I know.
Not here, not in Europe. I know it is.
No, not in the States.
No. It's Black Friday, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, there's a few. I think officially it's Black Friday. I think there's a few.
I'm sure I saw on
Untappd.
I'm sure I saw someone on Untappd post it the other day. I was like, oh.
Yeah, but
I might have been wrong though. It might have been another year. I don't know.
Some people are getting promotional stuff. That's what happens. That's always happens. So, and you have to remember this stuff is usually bottled in like June and July.
Yeah.
So it's been a bottle. It's already sitting there. So like there's a few of those influencers that have been getting the shit. So I'll just how about you guys chat for a little bit? I'm just gonna look up something to drink, and I shall be right back.
Okay.
Right.
And you guys can be Mozart.
That's good.
And,
right back.
There we go.
I'll be back.
There you go.
Hey there, no. Been hitting sore head today then, or is it all right?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm fine.
All right, okay.
Yeah, that's good. No, I woke up surprisingly just awake and good. So I was up at 5, made coffee, and then I went back to bed for a while, and it was kind of like a back to bed, back up, back to bed, but it was good. And then made more coffee, had a big lunch breakfast from some leftovers from last night. So everything kind of went good today. I'm getting the kids in a little bit, so I'm only sipping on this little beer here right now. I'm probably not even going to finish it because if I have to drive and get the girls. But when I get home, I'm going to spin the vinyls and do some beer reviews.
Nice. Yeah.
I got a brand new phone.
Ah, okay. Your internet's really damn good as well at the moment.
No, that's good.
You seem to have sorted that out compared to like a few.
Yeah, sometimes it's not so good.
It's only recently started to come back on, but it's like, it was really bad for a while. It's like, I can't do nothing. It's like, but now it's really sharp now. It's good.
Yeah, I got a new router in the mail because the township ripped my line down. So I talked to the guys at Verizon. So I had them bring out a service guy to fix it, but I also had them send me out a router too. So I have a brand new router. I can only get so many, I can only get so many G's or whatever they call it here. So it's just what it is. Yeah. But hopefully, if it's good enough, maybe I'll try to start doing painting again, stuff like that. If it's at least I don't know.
Yeah. Well, have a mead brew day or something.
Yeah, it's shot like that. That'd be fun. I have a Yule mead on right now, so it's just it's a wildflower honey mead, but with tons of spices and stuff in it right now. That we're gonna probably bottle up and save for Yule and crack it open then.
I tried a mead about a week ago, and it was just the most craziest thing I've ever tried.
Really?
Because of what it was raspberry, coconut, and so I can't remember exactly. I showed it on the thing last night. The meadery out of Manchester, actually.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll find it right now, but yeah, I only had a little taster. It was like, I'll try this. I'm like, yeah, fuck, it's free. And got smooth, crazy good stuff. Might have to get a bottle.
I'm going to do one here for his winery. I'm probably going to do one. It's going to be a mead with fruit juice, basically. So it's a melomel, they call it. It's a mead with fruit.
Oh, there we go. It's raspberry, coconut, and peanut butter mead.
Wow.
14.
Raspberry, coconut, and peanut butter.
Fucking absolutely amazing, though. Trust me.
How the hell? Wait, who brewed that?
Lost versus Meadery. And they're out of Manchester.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, organic wildflower honey they use.
Da-da-da.
Pretty good. Pretty damn
Nice.
good. This Belgian beer is quite pleasant, I must say.
What's the ABV on that anyway, Craig?
It's quite light.
I think it's like 5.4.
Oh, it's 5.8.
Oh. So this is something a lot more breweries should do. It's a 25 CL barley wine. Yeah, I like that one, man. That's a great beer. I've had that before, and it's great stuff. Actually, I think I have like a Breton Saison by them hanging around somewhere.
Yeah, their Bowler is the main one, the blue label thing. That's their main beer, but that's a good pale. But that's a nice one. They do a Pils as well. The Pils is quality. Yeah. Just nice, just easy drinking beer. They're great with food. I say I was drinking lots of this shit when we was over in Belgium in August, and it was just like,
you drinking lots of beers? That sounds highly unlikely.
well, a bit just companies of food. Well, you know, it's nice and light and cuts through. It's good.
So, I have a question for Paul. How was your Halloween?
I swallowed it. Good.
What
Good,
did you just say? What did you say before that? What?
I had a good time. I actually had off. I had off the Friday. Friday we do. Millville always does their trick or treating, so I took the girls out there, and then I had off Monday, which was Halloween. So we went to Muncie and had a great time, and took the kids out. We all dressed up, and just I didn't do anything crazy. Just a suit and a mask and a cane, just looking kind of weird and scary. But everything kind of worked out well, and the kids had a good time. So can't complain at all. Carved some pumpkins. I would say a success.
Yeah, I took let them out for about 3 hours trick or treating on Monday, and before the rain come in. And
Wait, trick or treating is a thing for Halloween in the UK.
yeah, it's become much bigger now than when I was younger, for sure. So,
didn't they have like bonfire night or something like that before?
That was last
Guy
night.
Fawkes night.
That was last
Yeah.
night.
Oh, come on. You've seen the movie, Paul. Remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder treason and plots.
Gunpowder plot, yeah.
Yeah, I see no
Guy
reason why
Fawkes.
gunpowder treason should ever be forgot.
Guy Fawkes, yeah.
Guy Fawkes, yeah.
But no, I took her to a fireworks display last night as well, and she got scared and loved it at the same time. So that's all right. So
Yeah, that's all right. That's good.
That sounds
Yeah,
about right
scared.
for that age. Yeah.
Pick me up, put me on my shoulders, hold on. So then she starts screaming, and then the fireworks, and it's like, put me down, pick me up again. It's like, what do you want to do? It's like, yeah. So she had fun though.
You gotta love kids, man. You gotta love kids.
Yeah.
Sounds fucking amazing. We have a similar thing here. We have a tradition that is based on the Saint Martin, which is for our country and a reasonable portion of Germany, I believe it's November 11th. So that's when the kids go by the doors for what you guys would call trick or treating, but we do it a little bit more complicated. Your kids only have to say trick or treat, and they have to have a costume, of course. Our kids have to sing.
All right.
They have to have little lanterns,
That's like carol singing, really. We have that at Christmas time.
Well, carols, it's almost like caroling, yeah, but like little children ditties and things like that, and then they get treats. They get candy, and some people are assholes and they give the kids tangerines. I love tangerines, but these kids are expecting like Snicker bars and shit, and then you get the tangerine.
Yeah, right. And then, that's how you get a
grandma.
tangerine through your window.
Exactly, like piss off, grandma, and 2 hours later, their house is being vandalized.
For some reason, they don't know why their engine exploded because there's a tangerine shoved in their tailpipe.
No, kids aren't that crude here, but that's our tradition. November 11th, Saint Martinus.
So
I think the kids have off school here too, because that's Veterans Day here. So I think that's what they're going to have off school. So I'll probably do something fun with them when I'm off.
Same here. It's the Remembrance Day.
So we're probably going to go to like an animal park or something. What's that?
I think the UK, you guys call it Poppy Day, right? You have the
it's Remembrance Sunday is because it was on a Sunday. But so you have one. So if it's before I don't know what date the 11th is this year. What day it lands on?
I think it was a Friday. Let me quickly check.
So we'll have that'll be Remembrance Day, and then on the Sunday nearest Remembrance Sunday. But sometimes it lands on the same day, but
yeah.
No,
the 11th is sort of Friday this year, so I'll just have to see what I'll do. I might just go pop over at my parents' place for dinner, and because they live close by work, and not be bothered with getting candy and stuff for the kids. Because last year I got a lot of candy. At the last moment, I forgot it was the 11th, so I went to the supermarket, and of course, all the candy was sold out. Bought like the cheapest chocolate shit I could find. Like you can't even call this chocolate anymore. And no kids showed up because it was already too late.
Yeah, just give it to them this year.
Yeah, it's still out. Some of it is out of date, and it's
I know.
probably
Just give it to them.
yeah.
Candy doesn't go out of date. You're all right.
Yeah, we'll just see what happens. I can't be asked.
Out of date sweets.
I bought 6 bags of candy this year, and I don't even get trick-or-treaters. I just wanted to make sure I didn't get stinged out by having my kids give me their candy. So I made sure I bought my own goddamn candy.
Yeah, right.
See,
So fuck it.
that's clever parenting. That's clever parenting. And always make sure you buy the candy that you know the kids hate.
No, I saw a thing.
There's no such thing.
I saw a thing for Halloween. People were like posting videos and Ferrero Rochers. I mentioned this last night, and take out all the Ferrero Rochers and then substitute them with Brussels sprouts, but then dip them in chocolate.
Oh, what cruelty!
Let them set, then put them back in the wrapper, and there you go. They're fucking hilarious.
You're giving Paul ideas, man. He's gonna do that.
That's awesome Halloween chocolate. There you
They're
That's
expensive, but I always like those things.
go.
Brussels sprouts.
Raw Brussels sprouts with chocolate.
No.
Nice.
Well, you could at least do them a favor and boil the Brussels sprouts, but you know.
No, it wouldn't work, would it? It's just.
I have no idea.
That's brilliant.
No idea. Holy shit, Brussels sprouts. I'm one of those weirdos that actually likes Brussels sprouts.
I don't mind them, but not too much. Just otherwise, yeah.
There are people. I mean, there are people that just absolutely love them. I just don't. I'm not really a vegetable person generally, so.
We know. You're into your meat and meat.
They're nice in butter.
Yep, meat and meat. Yep, that's why I'm fat. So there you go.
Nice in butter. It's like stew.
They're good with butter and a little bit of cheese. And Paul, you're not fat. You just got a little cushion for the pushing.
I got pushing cushion.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Meat. Got something to grab onto.
I don't need to know what you have to
go.
grab onto. That you can keep that to yourself, man. You can keep it to you, or share it with
That's
your
right. There you go. Check out my OnlyFans. You'll see it.
Yeah, I've been still thinking. I've been considering. I wanted battle shots, naked battle shots. There you go.
Strip battle shots.
I wanted to subscribe to your OnlyFans, man, but it's just like I don't feel like we know each other well enough that I feel I should be able to just watch it for free. It feels weird for me to pay for it.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's the problem. Yeah.
I'm like, I can get the shit for free, and then you want me to pay for it. I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm. But I definitely I watched James May and Richard Hammond do shots of vodka while they were building Legos the one time, and then they just recently did a thing where they were playing chess and doing shots of gin. Every time you took one of their pieces, the other person's pieces, you had to take a shot. But every time you got them in check, they had to take a shot. And it was very interesting. And I said, we'll try that. And she said she couldn't find her chess pieces. I said, yeah. And she was like, I got battleships. I'm like, perfect. We'll do that. So we kind of made up the rules as we went on and did it that way. Hey,
as long as you get drunk and have fun, right?
Yeah, it was good. It was a good time. I had a good time.
Yeah, no doubt you had a good time. I kind of figure where shit like that goes. So I can understand that you had a great time.
It was very sticky. It was it's maple bourbon. It was maple bourbon, and it was good. It was just a little sticky.
Is that still technically allowed to be called?
Oh,
like
it's
a
whiskey.
bourbon or a
It's
whiskey.
it's a presumably excellent whiskey blended with Pennsylvania maple syrup and a touch of vanilla.
Yeah, but isn't it called like a
Tapped
liqueur
maple.
then? Is it still officially a whiskey?
I don't know.
Because I mean, it's like with
It's a whiskey blended with maple. I don't know how to tell you. Northern
I'll believe
Pennsylvania
you.
is known for its maple syrup.
I'm just thinking like I mean, it's an abomination, the drink. But when you think about Jack Daniels, which is already not that great, but as soon as Jack
It's a
Daniels,
whiskey, yeah.
it's still a whiskey. But as soon as you get
Yeah,
like Jack
Tennessee.
Daniels Fire or like it had like Jack Daniels Fire with cinnamon, it's not allowed. You're not allowed to call it whiskey anymore. It's a whiskey-based liqueur
Okay.
or a whiskey-based drink. So I was just curious if that is technically still.
It's not. There's no big word on it that says whiskey. It says tapped maple. That's all it says. But when
Yeah.
under the thing, it says whiskey blended with Pennsylvania maple syrup with a touch of vanilla.
What's the ABV?
It's 35%, so it's
It's
kind
a
of light.
liqueur. It's a liqueur.
Yeah, a little light.
It's a little light. It's a liqueur because it has to be 40% to be
Yeah, it's
whiskey.
a little light. Whiskey,
A little light.
little light.
Yeah,
But
but
it makes it really drinkable. I mean, I just drank the fuck out of that bottle. So
Which does not surprise me. It got you where you wanted to go, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Sleeping.
Usually, oh man, I can't believe I'm gonna say it. I mean, you sunk our battleship, right?
Yeah.
Yep. God damn it.
Yep.
I'm sorry, YouTube. I went there. I'm sorry. I hate myself, and I apologize
Yeah.
to Paul.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Oh well.
So what's in your glass? Is it
I
still the same
don't
beer?
know. I don't know how to say it. I was like, what was it? Through a. No, I can't even do that. That's a ship.
Bismarck.
I don't know what to tell you. It's just like, you shot a depth charge all over her poop deck. That kind of thing. I don't know how to say that. The naval euphemisms are not good with me. Sorry. All I know is seaman, which is quite funny.
I think you broke Craig there, man. I think you broke Craig. He's just like, why am I still here? I mean, it's my stream. Why am I? Oh god. It's Sunday evening, and we went there, guys. It's Sunday evening, and
All right.
yeah,
It's easy. Easy.
we got a good friend,
Easy peasy.
Adam saying good evening, and he's saying hope everyone is okay. Well, it's Paul, it's Craig, it's me. We're all a mess. And,
We're fine.
We're great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I suppose.
We're all,
I saw Joe was on last night. I was a little bit busy, so I didn't get on, but it was fun.
who was on?
Good to see Joe. Joe on my
Big
channel last
Joe.
night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. he was
Yeah,
patrolling.
I know who you mean. Joe from the Beer Patrol.
Mm-hmm.
The question with Joe is always, is it him or is it just his voice?
Yeah, I could give this a go. See what it's all about.
Strawberry. You're big on the strawberry raspberry coconut ripple, man. It's like that mead you had. Vault City.
It's going to be
Vault City
sweet.
does some good
I was
stuff.
going to review it, but can't be asked.
Same. I always thought since when does Vault City can? I thought they only did bottles.
They've been canning a while now.
Paul, would you like to comment on that? Sorry, what were you saying, Craig?
Yeah, they've been canning a while.
Okay.
That was it. Something just fell on the floor.
Yeah, and I need to get it because it's something sharp and pointy. And I don't want to step on it. I found it. Paul, do you want to comment on what Adam is just saying right now?
I fell asleep last night. Unfortunately, too many imperial stouts. Was it
Now,
just
Paul,
too little of you?
I was
I
not
think
watching
that's-
it today, but yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, Paul, does weakness disgust you?
Yes.
Yes.
I knew you'd fallen asleep, Adam, anyway. I can just tell.
I mean,
Too many
that's-
imperial stouts.
That's always the thing with Adam. He's like, I'm going to join a stream. I want to go in on the stream. I have to clean this. I have to tidy that. I have to make sure this and this and this and housework is done. And then I'm going to join. And then who doesn't join? Adam, because he had so many Imperial Stouts or triple IPAs in.
Well, he was doing this, and this.
Yeah, and then he's just like, can't join anymore.
That's all right. I mean, every time you have to leave before it hits midnight because you turn into a pumpkin or you turn into a windmill. That was the joke.
It's a windmill. Actually, it's a windmill or a Brussels sprout.
Well, what goes around? What goes around comes around. So there you go.
Yeah. It's a windmill joke because it goes around.
Yeah.
I felt I needed to do a little bit of exposure. That is actually quite cool glass.
Yes,
I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was not the color I expected.
It's like carrot juice.
It looks like
carrot juice. That's in a proper glassware.
Yeah, with all the raspberry shit and I don't know. I thought that was going to be a bit more red.
Yeah, it's got like a pinkish. You can't see because of the light. It's got a pinky kind of hue to the head. But yeah, it looks gloopy. So
gloopy.
Not as gloopy as some of their other stuff because it's one of the well, it's 6%, but some of the others can be. I mean, this is a supermarket beer, so can you believe?
What's it supposed to be? Is it it's
just a fruity sour. Just a fruity sour. Yeah. But I was more interested to see how much coconut and stuff was in it, really, than anything else. Probably going to be lacking. I think the fruits are just going to override the coconut. That's what I get. All getting strawberries and raspberries. No hint of coconut.
You're not getting coconut. Oh, I love coconut.
Not on the nose, anyway. Not on the nose. I love it. I want the coconut. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I coconut for coconut.
But yeah, it's smelling like I expected so far, but it might taste different. So we'll see.
Cheers, mate.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, pork knuckle roast dinner. That sounds absolutely glorious.
Pork knuckle.
Okay.
Yeah, is that good, Craig?
Yeah, there's coconut in it. It's quite well balanced, actually. Wow.
Are you still getting? You still feel like you're drinking a beer, or do you think like you're drinking some sort of mixed drink?
Yeah, it's not a beer. It's not beer. It's just fun.
A tasty little beverage.
Very sweet, as you'd expect.
A beverage. Yeah.
It's got vanilla in it as well. Can you believe? So.
Usually that stuff is not for me, but you know.
Coconut, vanilla, hops, yeast, yeah. Wheat, oats, hops, raspberries, strawberries, coconut.
Strawberry.
So yeah. I mean, I guess the added vanilla sweetness is just for any of that sweetness that fermented out, I guess, from the fruit.
Probably.
Just to back it up.
But is there still any like a tartness, sourness left?
Yeah, there is a bit of tartness there. It's not as crazy as some of their other stuff. Like this one could be interesting, but I'm not having it today. Yeah.
Did I tell you I bought 4 more of those 19.2 ounce double IPAs from the gas station.
Which one was that?
I bought 4 of them for under $11.
Shit.
Wow.
Danger Juice. Danger Juice.
How you doing, Adam? You're
all
right, mate.
Stupid.
So if you're not doing nothing, you may as well pop on.
Yeah, if you want to hop on for a little bit. I mean, this is not going to be like one of those hour streams. I mean, but
I'm going to have this, and then I'll be going. So.
Yeah, like I said, this is not going to be like an hour-long stream. This is hours-long stream. We're just going to have a little bit of fun.
Could do with a bit of that.
Same. Did you guys? So Brouwerij Kees, Brewery Kees. You probably heard of that one.
Yeah, I'm going to start buying some of their stuff. We're starting to get quite a lot of their gear over at the minute, especially the big ABV gears. So
yeah, they just released a new ice-boxed stout.
I saw it. I did see it somewhere.
25% ABV.
Yeah, but it's ridiculously priced, like cheap as well.
I have it right here.
For what it is, it's like, how is it that price?
Give me a moment. I'm planning on ordering it. They call it Icebox Dark. It's a freeze distilled imperial stout. Here you go. Here in the Netherlands, and Paul, right now, euro dollar is almost equal. So this will give you an idea of what it costs for us. This is a 25% freeze distilled imperial stout. €5.29.
It's ridiculously cheap. I think it's like £7 over here, £7.50,
Yeah.
which is
It comes
it's a
with
free. It's a free 30, but even
it's a
still,
330. It's like an 11.2 ounce, but still 2 of those on an evening.
Oh,
Can you imagine how that's gonna?
ooh.
I mean, I
Yeah.
know that's breakfast for Paul, but still.
I said I'll take a 6-pack at least, so that's good.
Oh yeah, I know, but I'm getting that. I'm getting that. I'm reviewing that. But honest to
I'm
God,
thinking of getting it, but
I'm getting it. If you're getting it, Craig, we're doing a shared review. We're doing a.
if I
we're
can
gonna
find
record-
it, I did see it. It was a couple of weeks ago. I was like, oh, that's a good price.
I like fucking
Mhm.
25%
Yeah.
ABV. Can you imagine? They either had to triple freeze distill that,
Yeah,
or they had to brew something that was along the lines of 17 or 18%
Don't
ABV
know.
to freeze
I don't-
distill it to 25.
I don't think there's
And-
any need for 25% beer though. To be fair, not really.
No, because it's freeze distilled. That means like
I know, I
beer
get it.
brewed-
But it's just
yeah.
like, is there any need for it though? It's like,
Well, it's a niche market, and it's like
oh god, yeah.
this is I don't know. I've said this in reviews for triple IPAs before.
Just about to say that, yeah.
Yeah, triple IPAs to me have nothing to do with beer. It's where breweries get together and they feel the need to slap the dicks on the table and see who has the biggest one. They're not looking for a balanced, well brewed, well made, crushable, drinkable beer. They just want something that is high ABV and as fucking hopped up as you can possibly make it. There is no artistry to it. There is no craftsmanship to it. It's just, it's what's his face? What's his face from the Wall Street Wolf from Wall Street? Those are rookie numbers. You got to pump those numbers. That meme, right? What's his face? The actor. It's that thing. You got to pump those numbers.
Oh no, I actually liked the New Trails triple IPAs. They're about 12% alcohol by volume, but they were only $14.99 a 4-pack. So I thought that was pretty damn good. And they were actually really easy drinking.
11.2 ounces?
Yeah, no, they were 16 ounces at 11%. And they were $14.99 a 4-pack. They were really good.
I mean, I'm not a fan of triple IPAs, but I'd buy them at that price.
Same. Because I'd be curious. And I mean, I will say, I've had a few good triple IPAs, but all in all, they're just not my thing.
I don't think there's any need for them personally, but
Same.
certainly not flavour wise. So
anything over 8% ABV in terms of IPAs is just
one brewery that I know have never done a triple IPA is the Colonel.
I don't like any IPA under 8.5 because I really don't like regular IPAs. I like a pale ale, but IPAs, I'd go right to doubles. I just don't think. I think regular IPAs are just absolutely boring crap.
I
kind of get that.
Let me say this. I appreciate that and I understand that and I semi agree with that, except for West Coast.
Oh, I like West Coast IPAs, but most of the West Coast IPAs I drink are 9%. So.
Oh yeah, see, well, for me, a West Coast IPA, the sweet spot is 6 to 6.5% ABV. That for a Westie is like the best. Westie is West Flatland. Sorry, for a West Coast IPA, it's like the mark. I love that.
Look how nice and chunky that is.
That is like juice, baby.
It actually has orange chunks in it too.
And it looks like I can see. Wait, I'm gonna do you in solo because it looks like I can see floaties. Are those floaties or is that just?
No, it's actually.
Oh no, those are floaties.
Those are floaties.
It's pulp. It's like pulp. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
It's actually that's not just like the lacing. That is actually there's shit in the lacing there. So.
Yeah. That is a fruit smoothie.
Yep. Bloody sweet. It's going to keep me awake all night, I reckon. Yeah.
Sugar Rush.
Indeed, this is my dessert.
You're going to go like...
Yeah.
Oh, Christ. Yeah, that's good, mate. So the Case Icebox Light and Dark were both available at Bordef Beer Festival from Brewery The Molen. I only had the lights at 12. Yeah, but that had to be a different beer because you can't... like. I know my accent is going all over the place, guys. Sorry. But you can't go. You can't go from like 12% ABV and then ice bucket and go to 25% ABV. You can't go there. That is more than just. So this is a different beer. It has to be.
You think?
I don't know. What's your lineup for today? Because you talked about 8 heavy hitters, Paul. But
I'm just going through. I'm going through the beers here from Eclipse. So this was a hazy, crazy, hoppy, pale IPA at 7%. I understand what they're doing. I just think regular IPAs, to the most part, they just lack a little something to give it a little bit more fullness that I don't know. I like good pale ale, though. I really do. That's why I like double IPAs more. But I have just a little everything they have. I got, it's called Edison Zone, which is probably just I'll have to check it out, but it's probably just a regular, just an ale, just a regular old ale, if you don't need pale ale. A black IPA. I got a black and tan, which is a coffee IPA and a Pilsner mixed together. Their coffee porter.
Wait. What?
A coffee porter and a Pilsner mixed together.
What the fuck?
Coffee porter, and then after this, they're nothing too crazy, unfortunately. Tilted Tilt, a Scottish ale. Irish Red Ale, which is kind of standard if you find a lot of breweries that always have like a Scottish ale or Irish Red Ale anymore. And then a Russian Imperial Stout called Putin on the Ritz at 11.4. So I'm looking forward to that the most. I'll get rid of these water beers and then get on to the big beer. So that'll be fun.
Sounds good. Sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like you're going to have a great day.
I got 12 new vinyls to play too, so I'm going to swing through those.
I hope no work tomorrow.
I'll have work tomorrow.
There you go. Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah, I was just looking for that beer, but it's not on. It's not where I think it was. I think it's sold out. They've got some of their barrel project stuff. The barley wine and caramel fudge stout and wild turkey edition barrels. Top of the morning.
Yeah, they just. I just had the caramel fudge stout, the base version. It's not good as a base version. I think they just brew that to barrel age it because it was like vegetable. You know what I mean? Vegetable-y in an imperial stout. That's not good.
That's not good. No, I just had a s'mores imperial stout from Boulevard that was nice. Boulevard made a more s'mores. It was called. I think it was something like that. And it was a s'mores imperial stout from Missouri.
Yeah, Boulevard from like Tank 7. How you doing, Adam?
I'm fine. How are you?
We're pretty good, man.
Hello, Adam.
That is a weird-looking beer.
Milk
does the body good.
That is a very weird color for it. What is that?
It's a red rye pale.
Nice.
666.
It's not 4.6, unfortunately. Well, probably glassware at least.
Yeah, that's not a liter of it.
One of them bottles, isn't you?
Only got it yesterday, so it's fine.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, you'll be fine. If you got it yesterday and you're going to crush it tonight, you'll be fine. So, Stuart is saying if a brewery makes an IPA at 6.5, which tastes like 8.5, then that is really nice. That is nice. That's what I like. I want 5% crushers that taste like they're 9% ABV. That's what I want.
That's great. That's the problem. That's the problem. I'm getting 7% beers that have the body and flavor as like they're 2%. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, other way, buddy.
Yeah. Other way around. I want stuff that is like 1% ABV that has every impactfulness of like a 13% barley wine.
Right.
Glorious!
I just made a porter here, and it's actually surprisingly good.
That would be the life, man. Adam's just fooling around a bit. How's the rye beer going, mate?
That has a nice head on it.
We can't hear you. You just muted yourself.
Unmute him. Can you unmute him, Thomas?
There we go.
Oh, the moment he unmuted himself, I muted.
Sorry. I had audio problems. I haven't had any yet. Oh, it's spicy. Got a lot of rye in it.
Right.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like that.
That's really good.
Nice.
Not
As well,
that harsh.
is because of the ABV, is it still nice and sticky? Because for a rye, I want to have that sort of like sticky body.
It's sessionable. I wouldn't say it's sticky at 4.6. It's nice. It's got a nice little rye kick on the end.
Good.
But this was from my lovely partner for my birthday. So
When was your birthday?
today.
Did I miss it? Oh, happy birthday, man.
Today? Happy birthday, mate. What? I didn't get a message from Facebook or anything.
Happy birthday.
I don't have it on Facebook.
Dude, happy freaking Happy birthday to
Oh, no.
you. Happy birthday. Come on, you asshole. To you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
34 going on 80.
34. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You're 34.
Mm.
Wait,
And a
I'm
hard
older
life.
than- I was about to say, I'm older than you are. I thought you were like nearing your 50s, mate.
Thanks.
Wow.
No. I thought we were like same age, give or take.
Yeah, but to be fair, you don't look your age, so that's
People keep telling me that. People keep telling me I look like I'm in my early 30s.
Well, you don't have a lot of gray hair on your face.
This is wait. Let me go. Wait.
You like topping that up, didn't you? I'm just saying.
yeah. I want to get it out of the milk bottle because
Yeah.
it's not top heavy, so it's like trying to list over.
Yeah, I get
Right.
what you mean. It was different times. It was true what you say. It has to be. Oh, we were talking about the ice block thing. Yeah. There had to be. It had to have been at least 16 to 18% to get to a 25% ABV when you ice block it.
Yeah,
Must be.
it's very reasonably priced that in the UK.
I know.
Yeah, I'd like a taste of it.
Like £7.50 or something.
Yeah,
That's
about
like we're paying like €5.29. And according to Stewart, Adam, I will take my shirt off for your birthday.
no, thank you.
You can leave your shirt on.
I was thinking like I'm not in a position
A
anymore.
polite pass.
Oh, polite pass, Paul. I know you would actually enjoy seeing me without a shirt.
It wasn't my birthday. It was Adam's.
That's true. We're just talking about that's true. For your birthday, when is your birthday again? It's somewhere like
December 16th.
Yeah, that was it. A day after my mom. I remember the live stream. I remember
And
that
then
one
also
live stream.
birthdays.
No. Fuck
Don't.
you. No, I remember actually the live stream like 2 or 3 years ago where Paul was having a birthday thing and hung out with him on a little live stream, and that was a fun little thing. But that's the day after my mom. I'll take my shirt off then. We'll make it work.
Yeah, no. It's had a couple of beery days yesterday.
Yeah.
Went to two breweries and then went to Dead Crafty, and they had a load of Cycle Imperial Stouts on. Cycle Brewing.
Oh, I'm jealous of that.
It was good. They had the
Good.
Teal
That sounds-
9-year, Rare DOS 2, and then like a weird adjunct heavy one that was like marshmallow, peanut butter, kitchen
Yeah.
sink kind of deal where they put everything in. And that was about 11% as well. So I came home and
Yeah.
fell asleep.
I
Yeah,
would have. They had a tap takeover at Proper Junction when they had a trouble with the customs. All the kegs and that got stuck somewhere,
bloody hell.
and then they had to put it back a week. I was like, you bastards! They cancelled it like 3 hours before the start of it. It's like, huh? I was going up anyway, but I was going to go straight from there to.
Well, it was Meet the Brewer last week, and I was like, it was like £30 to go. You got tasting of the 4 beers that you brought over, which was 3 Imperial Stouts and a cold IPA, which I wasn't fussed of.
Right.
I was like, I'm not really interested.
So really,
Well,
free beers then, really.
yeah. Well, this cold IPA was like 6%, but I was
I
like,
don't mind cold IPAs, but no, I don't want it from one of. I don't know. I want another MP stout from them. Not,
Yeah.
Not, you know.
but I was like, no way are they going to sell It was
Not-
the
not 30
American
quid.
style kegs.
30 quid's too steep.
It was too steep. So I was just like, I'd rather go and get him. And it was £8 for a third. Except the cold IPA was cheaper, obviously. I think that was about £6.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, I'd rather do that.
You're basically saving £2.
Yeah,
All right, and no chat, fine. But
I wasn't that bothered about that anyway.
no, that's it, isn't it? You know what I mean?
But I don't think they got a third. I think they only got tastings. To
Oh,
me,
really?
I don't think it was a third.
See, that's even worse.
No.
That's a bit of a rip-off, actually.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's why I didn't do it.
That's,
And I was like, there's no way you
Yeah.
They're not. It's the most expensive bar in Liverpool, but they get the stuff that nowhere else in the Northwest gets. So it's like you've got to deal with them one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
You can pick and choose, can't you?
Definitely.
And where was that? Where was it at?
Dead Crafty, it's called.
Ah, okay. Okay.
That's where I got this. That's
Yeah,
where
it's got the Crowler, the bearded iris. They had a load.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think I heard you guys mention them before.
Thank you for that, by the way. I've told you before.
Don't
But,
worry
A crowd is a big thing in the UK, by the way, because
What was,
we don't really see them here.
that was
There-
big. Irish.
Bearded Irish,
Crowd?
nice.
I like growlers.
I love crowlers.
I drank that
Which is-
in about 3/4 of an hour, and I was shit faced.
about it.
It's nearly a litre, so it's like double
Yeah.
IPA. Yeah, I was rocking it after that. I was fucking-
But that's one of my problems with high ABV IPAs. They see when I drink a lot of like barley wine, stouts, I feel like I need to hold myself back a little bit, and I don't drink it well. Okay, across the BCBS in like an hour, but I will take my time with most barley wines and hello spider, stouts and shit like that. But if I have like a 440 or like a pint of double IPA, I can easily finish that in 20-25 minutes. And I don't want to have that much ABV in such a short period.
yeah,
Yes, I know.
I
Paul,
don't
we
understand
discussed
any
you.
word you're saying right now.
Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah. I like to take my time with the big ABV beers, and those big IPAs, like that 9% double IPAs and the 11%.
that was good. It was like a nice West Coast. It was jammy
Yeah.
and marmalade, and like fucking, I'm drinking that.
I want that shit.
It was good when we had it fresh on tap.
Yeah, I just no. I thought we were supposed to have shared that, but
I know, but at time, you know what it's like. You always run out of time, don't you?
just was knackered, and we'd already had a lot, and then we had the
Yeah.
next day to go, didn't we? So it's like, yeah, that's just better not really.
Well, they had brewing project on as well, but I'd had too much by then, so I wasn't gonna have that. They had that breakfast buds, which is like a
Mhm.
breakfast imperial stout, and then they had a Mortalis on, but I missed the Mortalis because it exploded.
What?
Yeah, the keg exploded.
I was
I
about to
haven't
say,
looked.
like the whole keg.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How much? Like a 20-liter keg. Just
Yeah.
like boom.
but it was on, and they'd got rid of some of it, but it got jammed. I must have had quite a few particulates in it because it was one of these stupid fruit smoothie 10% jobs where it's
Yeah.
Oh,
had
okay, I got you.
That
And it got stuck.
probably wasn't 10% ABV, but we'll get into
Yeah.
that. Like,
and it built the pressure up, and they tried to force it through the other side. Yeah, and it exploded in a pink goop in the cellar about 24 hours before I went.
no, god damn, that is some nasty shit right there.
I had a Mortalis beer on last weekend when I went to that little beer festival. I didn't have it. I was beered out. I was just like, I don't want any more. But I had one of the sours. It's like,
Christ.
Pastry sours
Yeah.
don't really do much for me. I had that Vault City
Well,
one. It was all right. It was too
The,
sweet
fun,
for
the,
me.
thi- the
very
thing is,
sweet. The vanilla is
that's the thing. They're not sours anymore.
No.
There's nothing sour
they're not.
about
They're
them.
not. They're not really beers. These things. They're just.
Right? Like 50% of what's in
It's
that
a
is-
fruit beer. It's a fruit beer. It's just
It's very. It's very.
Oh.
sweet.
Yeah, it's a fruit candy beer. It's a candy
I
beer.
I love the fact how Adam is just sip,
I know.
top off, sip, top off.
I know.
sip,
I know. I just.
Stop, sit, stop, sit, stop, sit,
Take about
stop.
20
Just chuck it
mouthfuls
out of
and
the
then-
milk jar.
Just
like,
gulp
drink,
half of it
drink,
down.
Drink a third of it and then just pour it in. Done.
Yeah. Drink like drink half the glass right now and then top
I've
it
been
off.
drinking all day, so
Yeah,
It's
well,
like-
you should be all right then.
We all have, I think.
Second beer. So, no. It's been a right washout down here. There's so much rain. It's like all day heavy rain.
it's been on and off here, and I'm lucky to say that we missed it every time we went to a pub. It started raining.
had proper amazing rain today. It's crazy.
We didn't really have. I'll be right back, guys. Just be back in a moment.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't had rain like that for ages.
But it was frosty this morning.
Well, we haven't had no frost. We've had some
It was-
cooler mornings.
It's 70 degrees out right now in Fahrenheit, obviously, but
Yeah.
it's just ridiculous how
Yeah.
warm it is right now.
Joe was
But we
saying
just
it was
had, we
Joe was
just,
saying
I
it was
mean, we
like
just had
30
20
degrees.
degree weather last week.
Well, Joe was saying
Yeah,
the other day
it's
30
crazy.
degrees in Buffalo. It's like, what? I know you've had some crazy weather down in
Yeah.
down in the south.
Yeah, and it was 0 degrees Celsius just last week. I don't understand.
It's weird. Swings.
It's
Mhm.
gonna start getting icy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not down here.
Idaho
Did
7.
you guys ever
hello.
see?
Hello.
You know how you do crowlers? Have
Yeah.
you ever seen a brewing company that does actual cans, like gives you actual cans and crowlers, like small
Yes.
ones, 16-ounce cans?
Cardinals,
This company fucking will can you anything.
Carnival started doing that when they first started, and it was a manual, what they call a manual canner, but it's really a crowler because it's a hand pull, and it
Yeah.
pushes the top on. They
So,
oxidize everything to hell.
It will do,
And
yeah.
we have a web shop here in the Netherlands that offers crowlers like that. They have a little bit better quality than what Adam is now describing, but basically they do say, depending on the beer style, it will last somewhere between 2 to 4 weeks. But
Whoa,
they'll get
that's
tags.
long.
Yeah, it's pretty
I'd
good.
say a week max.
Yeah.
But
It depends on the beer style. So they're doing some. They do a little bit of purge. But anyway, that's how I got my Parabolo. I did that review a couple of months ago. Parabolo from what are they called?
Firestone Walker.
Yeah, I got one of their
Parabola.
versions. Parabola, that's the one. Parabola. I thought you said Parabola.
Parabola.
Anyway, it came in a 440 can, like 440
Ebola.
mil. Ebola?
in a can.
Oh.
Ebola, parola. But yeah, usually here when they do crowlers, it's 32 ounces, which if you don't know if you're going to like it, sometimes you don't want that much. And these guys do everything in little tiny cans. They'll do whatever they have, whenever you want. I'm like, that's fucking awesome.
I agree.
What's 355 mil in fluid ounces? Because they used 12. Is it 12 ounce? So they used to do it in 12-ounce cans. They used to do crowlers in 12-ounce crowlers.
Love that.
Brilliant.
Wow, that's cool.
I love the
Then
fact
you
that
get
Yes,
right
that's
selection.
awesome.
It's just that it's the top. The can bit's the same. It's a can. It's the top.
I like
that's
I really like that. I wish
Special.
more companies did that. I wish more brew pubs did that. I wish more pubs did that. Gave you the Jesus, what the fuck? I just got an epileptic attack.
I say this.
Open.
This was sealed. This is a proper sealed one. Even though it looks like milk, it was sealed when they did it.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah,
What
so
would you
if
think?
you
What would
drink
you
that
think
within a
that?
few.
I
If
don't
you're
know the
drinking
present,
within
so I don't know.
if you're drinking it within a few days, it's okay.
Yeah. I love it because you get a big foamy head at the end.
Paul loves a big foamy head at the end.
Yes, I do. I do like it when you get growlers and stuff, and then it starts getting a little flat, but you just shake the living fuck out of it and pour the rest out, and it gives it kind of like that cascading look to it, and it gives it a little
Yeah.
creaminess with the you shake the living shit out of it. Pretty
And
good.
it's always great for the Instagram pictures.
No, yeah, for sure.
I'm sorry, I just had to do that. So, any other big Imperials that you had last weekend, Adam?
That was yesterday, not last weekend. This year.
So, what did you have today then?
Today it was very more sessionable stuff because we went out for dinner. So it was started on a pumpkin beer. No Joe here but yeah, it was a pumpkin ice cream pale.
No,
That's on you. That's on you.
Nope. Just saying no.
It's all right.
Just
It
saying
was
no.
all right. Had a weird aftertaste. Very weird. The lactose and cinnamon were just like fighting each other on the back end.
There you go. Not a big fan of lactose to begin with. I like cinnamon, but only in the right quantities. If you put the two together, there's a big chance I'm not gonna like your beer.
Yeah, it was a big fight on the back end. I only had a third, 2/3, so it's just like it was fine. And then had some lagers. Had Omnipolo's lager that they're trying to sell to everyone, everywhere, all at once. The surprise pills, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Literally, whoever's doing the sales for Omnipolo at the moment is literally going everywhere, going buy this beer, buy this beer, buy this beer, because it's everywhere. So I thought I'd see what the
Hey, Brett.
Yep.
Yeah, brother.
Hey,
I'd
buddy.
see what the thing
Good to
was,
see
and
you,
it was very honey forward,
Mm-hmm.
almost too sweet for a lager for me. And then I had a coffee stout, which was like a nice low ABV coffee stout, which was nice and smoky. That was from Farmyard Ales. What else I had? I had a really interesting Northern Monk Pale, which was a baklava pale. Very
Baklava, like in the
pastry.
dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a pale
What
ale.
the fuck? As a pale ale.
Yeah, it was very sweet.
I can see some of those flavors working in like an imperial stout, like a pastry stout, like the syrupy, the walnuts, or the walnuts, the not walnuts. What was it? Pistachios. Oh, there we go.
Have they rebrewed that, Craig? Or is it
No,
an
this is-
original one?
No, it's the one of the originals.
Oh my god, that's gonna be so gloopy.
Yeah, I know.
It was gloopy
I
to start with.
Oh, there you go.
I had the coconut one back in August. A friend of mine, and he bought like three of each when
Yeah.
it came out, and we shared the coconut one. It was like literally,
Sludge.
it was sludge. I mean, it was sludgy though when it was first come out, like you say.
Yeah, I thought Jake
Really?
opened one.
And then he gave me that's that Jake review that he was like, this is the most craziest beer I've ever had. But yeah, so he gave me one of these.
Oh, boy.
He had about 2 left, so there you go. So
It'll be thick.
So it wasn't a bit thin.
No, it won't, did it? Well, unless you think custard's thin.
it's just it's.
I
I'm
do, yeah.
gonna have it.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
think
get
ice
this-
is thin.
I'm gonna have it this year for sure. Yeah.
I've only had one. Sorry, little yawn. I only had like one vote. Look, it's Adam. Adam can attest to this. Attest. I'm saying weird words right now. Can confirm
Adam's
this.
testicles.
That's what I was thinking. It's like,
Airy.
He can confirm this that it's nearing midnight. So Dutch people are
You're about to turn into a pair of clogs.
yeah, that's what we do.
You're about to turn into a windmill. Watch
is it
out.
10:30? 10:30.
It's like 10:30. Yeah, that's what we are. When it's nearing midnight, Adam's completely right. The wooden shoes, the clogs, we turn into wood.
The clogs.
Dutchmen, we'll get all woody at midnight. That's what we do.
midnight.
That's when the wood comes out, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Normally in the morning for me.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's intense.
That's when I
so
wake
it's,
up.
it's very. You guys ever had sex during camping? It's very intense.
I've never had sex.
No.
I've never had sex.
Oh,
I'm willing to believe that from Paul. Actually, I don't think what he does. No, because I'm just saying. I have a sneaking suspicion that whatever Paul does is very far removed from what we consider sex.
but somehow allowed within the Mormon church before marriage.
It's something like that. I saw this great cartoon the other day. It was like we can. It had to do with Mormon sex and premarital sex. Like we can soak but not hump. And the other guy was like,
Yeah.
"What are you talking about? We can't soak. We can't hump, but we can soak. Unless we get a third person who does the jump hump for us, then it's okay." I'm actually willing to believe that the Mormon Church would allow this.
There's a lot of loopholes.
Holes.
The moron church.
Oh,
Oh, please.
there are worse ones out there.
They're all religions. I mean, come on. I
Anyway.
respect. Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
You were talking about Vault City and you went off on a tangent.
I always do. ADHD. I'm pretty convinced. I have become quite convinced that I have ADHD. Anyway, Vault City. I only had one Vault City,
Oh, you
and
just-
it was that honeycomb barrel aged. What
Yep.
was it again?
Adam gave me that.
Yeah.
I know. I sent it to Thomas as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You did. And
I bought
that
about
thing.
5.
That thing was.
I had to.
Oh,
I've done a
that thing
review.
was amazing.
I can't remember now what it was like, but it was good. I think.
I just remember being gobsmacked.
It was my only 5-star beer of 2021.
Oh, it was 2 years ago. Yeah.
I don't give ratings on Untapped anymore. I often forget to even check in beers, but I would
Same.
have given that probably a 5.
I'm pretty. I've still got a few to check in from last night and these two. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty fairly up to date.
I mean, you guys still are you guys? Sorry, yeah, what you're saying, Craig?
Just keep it going. It's quite
Mm.
handy, really, when you're looking for. Oh, what have I had from these guys? Oh shit, I can't remember drinking that. Like, not half the time you're drunk anyway, so it's like,
Yeah.
Today I went to a pub that's it's not a verified venue, and nobody done it any check-ins since like the very beginning of October. It was like 10th of October. So like, I felt that I had to put them in for the fact that if someone's looking for a particular beer, or they want to know what's on at that place, my rating will be the most up to date, so it'll show what is available.
Hmm.
I do that when sometimes if they've got a board, I take a photograph of the board and then put it on.
Yeah. I couldn't bother doing that. There's too many people at the bar.
Oh, I just get people out of the way. It doesn't bother me.
I'm just. I
So,
don't
excuse me,
know.
I've got to get a photograph. They're like, okay then. Yeah.
The entire
Service
Untapped
as
thing
well.
just sort of bores me. I do it because there's people that follow the channel, follow Instagram, and they also check out Untapped. And every now and then I'm like, oh shit, yeah, people care what I think about it. And I just don't really care about it that much anymore.
No, it depends what you want from it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
For me, it's memory and locations. Other than that, I wouldn't bother using it.
I don't even check in locations.
That's worse. For me, that's like worse than anything.
If there's
So
something
it's
at a
like you can
bar,
do on
you
tap.
can find out what's on locally. You go somewhere away. It's quite handy to see what's potentially
Exactly.
going on. Really
Yeah,
handy.
but that's
Yeah.
the thing. When I'm
Yeah,
away,
locally, it's a little different.
But if you don't put them in your local, people who are travelling in won't know.
no, but that's the thing. When I'm away, I
I
can't
just
be
don't
asked to
think-
think about things like Untapped or whatever. I just want to drink beer and have fun.
But you might end up with
Probably.
somewhere that's awful selection or no selection.
I'll do like a 10-minute rant somewhere on YouTube, and then that's it. Like avoid this place like the fucking plague and go fuck off because they're bastards. Or an Instagram post.
That sounds like my beer reviews.
I did a
Fuck
Google
you and
review.
fuck you and fuck you and fuck them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I like once did a very bad Google review for Wayback Burgers because they suck, and that's basically what I do. That's all I do. I just go on Instagram, say this shit is good, this shit is great. If I check beers in, I'll tell people what I thought about it, give some descriptors in terms of flavor. I don't give ratings. I don't check in locations. I mean, you know.
I like to look back at the end of the year and see what's been sort of the top end of my beer that year.
Yeah.
So at the minute, I've got one 5-star, but I've got it twice. I've had it twice this year.
Which one?
It's Sarah Hughes Ruby Mild. Absolutely superb. Probably the best
Oh,
mild
yeah.
ever made.
I had that. It's a really good mild.
Yeah.
I had that up at the Rat and Ratchet, I think it was called. Oh no, it was the Star Inn. I had it in Huddersfield. Really good.
Yeah, it's
It
probably
is.
the best mild ever produced, in my opinion.
No,
Sounds
yeah,
good.
it's really good.
Um,
I really did like J.W. Lee's mild though too.
it's
I
good.
thought that was a pretty good mild.
It's good. I thought you'd lose.
It's not as good.
Lose Paul marks because that JW Lee's one's like 3.8, whereas the Sarah Hughes is 6.
Yeah,
I thought
right,
that one.
exactly. Imperial
Do
mild.
Adam, could you send me a link? Could you send me a link for that beer? I just want to see
Yeah.
if I can find it here.
2 seconds. Let me grab me spare phone.
Go for it, man.
That's all right. I'm gonna get going too. I'll see you. I'm gonna go get the girls.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm not going to do this much longer because I do have work in the morning. And I
Chooses.
think.
Yeah.
But cheers, Paul. Great seeing you, buddy. It was fun
Take care.
hanging around, and enjoy your
Bye,
beers.
mate.
Have a
Take
good
care,
one.
man.
See you.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers,
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
I'm
Yeah, I'm not
struggling
going
with
to
this
keep
this sweet bomb at the moment. I'm struggling.
too much, huh?
Paul's disappeared.
No,
Yeah,
he just said
like
bye because he
he's got to go
wants
to his daughter's up.
All right. Okay.
And I'm not going to do this for very much longer, Adam, because I do have work in the morning. Just going to hang on for like
I'm
a
off
little bit
tomorrow.
longer. Oh, you lucky bastard. Usually I am on Monday as well, but not tomorrow.
I booked a holiday. I booked it off just to recover in case I was bad.
I actually had a week off a week ago. That was great.
Yeah, I've got holidays I have to use before the end of the year, so I'm hopefully doing something with Rob at the end of the month. Hopefully, if it goes ahead.
So that sounds nice.
Yeah, but just a day, just traveling over to Yorkshire on the train in a day.
Having some Yorkies in Yorkshire.
Yeah, all dark beer festival. Hopefully,
That sounds amazing. I
it's
want
in a
that.
pub. It's not like a big deal. It's just
No, but sometimes those are the best. I mean, I have this thing, I have this condition where I hate people.
yeah.
So Craig, are you still there or has your image frozen?
No, man.
No, you
Oh,
moved.
good. Just checking. I hate people. People are assholes and bastards, and I don't like being around them too long. So I like the smaller festivals, actually. Those are nice.
Yeah, I
I've got
think
no
it's
more
like
festivals. No more festivals for me until I don't know when. I can't plan nothing going forward now. So
Yeah.
even next summer I can't really go planning shit. So
that's
I
fair
need
enough.
I need to sort some things out.
Hey, can I make a quick suggestion?
Big changes coming.
You
Yeah.
guys okay with ending the live stream and just hanging out offline for a little bit
Yeah.
longer?
That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine. You end it, yeah.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we can just hang out offline for a little bit because I think looking at the chat and there's still 5 people
I'll be
watching,
2
which is
seconds.
awesome. That's cool. So I'm just gonna say goodbye to everybody and everybody. Thank you guys for joining and watching. And this was a nice near 2 hours, and we just
Nice
yeah,
to catch up.
that was cool.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna hang out offline a little bit. And cheers, everybody. Thank you for watching. See you guys
Cheers,
later.
good night.
Bye bye.
Take care. Bye.